We're almost ready to go here for the opener of day 2 at the East Antrim fixture here at Loughnmore. Starter calls them in, and that's it. They're off and racing in the opener, and just one moment is one of the first to show as they take the short run on towards the first of the 3 fences along the back straight. And just one moment towards the inside, lads with the advantage as they all clear it safely. The early back marker is Prosecco. So racing on through the gap towards fence number 2, and just one moment with going up for company now is Cross Lanes. They dispute the lead. They're being closely followed back in 3rd spot by the change of colours. That's Love From Above. Another change of colours is Robin's Approach, and the back marker as they take this one is Prosecco. So these 5 mares make their way on now to go towards fence number 3, towards the end of the back straight, and it's close to call between, on the outside, Cross Lanes, Barry O'Neill on board. Towards the inner is just one moment. They're going to take it absolutely together. Good jump in 3rd by Love From Above. Then towards the inside behind this one is Robin's Approach, and the back marker is Prosecco. So heading into the turn, and that's going to bring them on round towards the straight for the first time this afternoon, which will bring them on towards fences 4 and 5. And Cross Lanes, with just one moment, this 2 dispute the lead from Love From Above racing in 3rd spot. Robin's Approach is right there behind them in 4th, and Prosecco is the back marker of the 5 runners. So they turn in now, about to make their way on towards the fence, which will be the last in a couple of circuits' time. And just one moment with Cross Lanes towards the outside. Continue to go along up sides, keeping each other company. Love From Above is 3rd, and they're being followed by Robin's Approach as they go out over this one. And at that fence, it was just one moment who jumped it just the better. The only mare in the field who's had a previous run when running in a competitive contest at Lemonfield. Towards the outside, Cross Lanes has come right up to join. They'd give the judge plenty to think about if that time counted. Being chased in 3rd by Love From Above and Noel McParlin. Just in behind these is Robin's Approach and Derek O'Connor, and the back marker is Prosecco and Jamie Cott. Heading now through the gap to make their way on towards fence 5. They'll soon have completed their first circuit, and it is Cross Lanes who's on the outside, one of 2 runners from the Willie Codd yard in this contest. He's also responsible for the early back marker Prosecco. So heading into the turn, that's going to bring them on round towards their point of departure, and up front looks as though just one moment is going to try and slip on by half a length or so from on the outside Cross Lanes. Love From Above racing in 3rd, and they're being followed by Robin's Approach, who's 4th, and the back marker of the 5 runners remains Prosecco. So heading off now on their second circuit towards fences 6, 7 and 8, and as they do so, it is just one moment. The daughter of Brian Baru on the inside as they come to it. Towards the outside is another Brian Baru, that's Cross Lanes, and these 2 are being followed just in 3rd spot by Love From Above, the debutant by Flemensfirth out of an Oscar mare, and they're being followed by the Robin de Champ, that's Robin's Approach, and Prosecco, the King's Theatre, the back marker. So clearing this one, and the one that was a little untidy was Approach, but they're all safely over and heading on towards the next, which will be 7 from the finish when they get to it now. And it is just one moment. He's on the inside. On the outside is Cross Lanes. Love From Above is close behind, and then slightly slower than this 3 was Robin's Approach, and the back marker is Prosecco. So they head into the turn now for the second time. That's going to bring them on round towards the straight, towards the fence, which will be 6 from the finish, and it's just one moment. He's on the inside. On the outside, Cross Lanes. They've gone along pretty much disputing the lead since flagfall. In 3rd spot, Love From Above, and also close to her all the way through has been Robin's Approach, and the back marker remains Prosecco. Straightening up now, making their way on towards the fence, which will be the last next time. And as they do so, in front it is just one moment, and Mark Scallon with on the outside Barry O'Neill aboard Cross Lanes, about a half a length between them and landing there. Robin's Approach jumped it well on the inside of Love From Above, and still 4 lengths to the back marker Prosecco. So passing the posts for the second time, they have a circuit ahead of them. They have 5 fences left to be jumped in our opener. And up front with the advantage. It is just 1 moment with on this one's outside cross lanes. Robin's Approach is next, and they're being followed by Love From Above. Prosecco's just behind as they head now at the country to make their way on towards the next. This is 5 from home they come to. As they go to it, just 1. And Prosecco remains the back marker. So they begin the turn now. That's going to bring them across into the back straight for the final time. 4 fences left to be jumped, 3 in the back straight and 1 in the straight. And just 1 moment is taking them along from in second spot. Cross lines, they're being chased by Robin's Approach towards the outside. Love From Above, and Prosecco's just going to try and get a little bit closer now as they make their way on towards the first of 3 along the back straight. Just 1 moment is going to land in front from cross lanes on the outside. Then wider again is Love From Above. Robin's Approach is just in the pocket down the inside, and Prosecco still is 4 lengths behind them, but they head now to make their way on towards the third last, and as they do so, just 1 moment. And in the centre is cross lanes, and then Robin's Approach, 4 lengths to Prosecco, who's just not quite closing it. But they make their way towards the second last, and it's cross lanes in the centre. Love From Above the outside, but just 1 moment, possibly still with the advantage. Robin's Approach just getting a reminder now behind them, and Prosecco is next. So they head into the bend. Going to bring them round towards the final fence, and as they do so, it's just 1 moment who's picking up plenty in front. Cross lanes is right there for company on the outside, and Love From Above is very much involved. Then comes Robin's Approach, who's trying to pick up, and Prosecco the back marker. Straightening up now, 1 fence left to jump, and on the outside it's cross lanes. On the inside it's just 1 moment. They've been up there throughout since flagfall, in fact. They're being chased by Love From Above and Robin's Approach, and now Love From Above tries to sweep through on the inside, but there's not much room there, and she's got through. Love From Above on the inside. Robin's Approach is getting back into it. Cross lanes is right there in the centre. It's going to be very tight. Cross lanes is getting on in front now, and Robin's Approach is trying to get at them. Love From Above is over on the near side, but it's cross lanes who begins to pick up by 1.5 to 2, and cross lanes for Willie Cottonbarry O'Neill take the opener. In second is Love From Above. Robin's Approach was third. Fourth, and the final finish